So I should have took a short there, but dude, why is my camera not working for this? Wow, 365. I'm gonna take you on. Maybe if I put the virtual on. All right. I'm sorry for Discord. A few seconds. My bad. There we go. Okay. Headstrong. Still waiting for that news to come out in 3 minutes. Oh, this is too much in the morning here. My last result. I have way too many of these open. All right, got 1 minute left. 1 minute left. 1 minute into the news is released. Now, this one looks pretty strong here. So if it holds, we're shorting. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine.
One minute remaining.
Losing my sight, losing my sight. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Wow, that's a pretty big rejection there. But we need 30 more seconds. How was that not enough? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But this is
10 seconds.
Remember, the news could just be messing with us. This is pretty big news releasing.
55 spot 1, 55 spot 1, lower than forecast, 55 spot 3.
There's one more at 10. That was kind of a dud. Why didn't this give me... Let's give me a buy. First one. Let's try it. Fuck it. If it sticks, it's gonna rip up. All right, we got 1 second. All right, sticking. In 14 minutes, there's another major news event. U.S. ISM manufacturing PMI. Also, I got a news alert here that it says Tasnim, Iran stops message exchange with the U.S. in protest against Zionist crimes. Hey,
Looking through the report
hey,
for the
Cash
US
Bands.
S&P manufacturing PMI, Williamson, who's the chief economist at S&P, says at first glance the manufacturing sector seems to be firing on all cylinders, but lift the hood and the picture is not so clear. The headline PMI has hit a 4-year high with strong factory production growth for a second successive month in response to a further market upturn in order books. But since the outbreak of war in the Middle East, we have seen production and demand buoyed by stock building as companies worry over rising prices and supply difficulties. Brent and US crude futures now are rising more than $5 after Iran's Tasnim news agency says that Iran's negotiating team is stopping the exchanges of messages with the US. Again, we did report this earlier. We have posted out the US S&P manufacturing PMI May reports for those interested.
I think it wants this high. These highs, actually. Dude, it fucking played out yesterday. Are you crazy? Motherfucker. I literally called this out what I was going to do last night, and it's tapped me out by 15 points. Oh, my God. That was a 200-point move. Anyways, rip down manipulation above 507 rips this to the moon. Should be 600s. Man, that hurts. I swear to God, it was my exact move last night. I've been looking at these bigger moves lately. The overnights, like, look at this thing. I'm not joking. I called this to the T last night, but got stopped out by. See, yep. Oh, I'm sorry, about 20 points. I'm still in this long. We're gonna see if it bounces up. We are on VWAP and a block here. Yikes. That sucks. That's why I closed mine, Nico. I was gonna try it again, but I'm like, I don't want to fall asleep. Damn, is this a double? It's divergent on the RSI. Careful. Nice, nice.
So in 10 minutes time now, at the top of the hour, we see the release of the US ISM manufacturing PMI for May, forecast 53 on the prior 52.7, with a range of 54 to 51.8. The prices paid components forecast 85 from the prior 84.6. Employment forecast 48.4 on the prior 46.4, and new orders forecast at 54.8 on the prior 54.1. Keep in mind, we also get the US construction spending month over month as well. This data is for April, though. Forecast 0.3% from the prior 0.6.
It's a bastard. It's got to get past this. My only issue is that this is pretty strong here, this zone. So please be careful. Damn, I knew it. It's gonna drop down to like 360s, 380s. Honestly, I'm gonna close it and go too short. I did in this copy. So going short on this zone, actually holding. Could have took profit here with VWAP. I thought it was gonna break up though. When last night? Nico or now? This is what I called last night. I wanted the short here. What did it say, like 550? And then it tapped me out by like a couple points. Literally to the T last night. That would have been like a 200-point move last night. Very upset.
Israel tells residents of the Beirut southern suburbs to leave. So it's a warning from Israel to the Beirut southern suburbs.
Doesn't look like it's gonna play out here. We have to wait and see. This could get real loose.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real
It's gonna pop back up to 440.
The IDF says to hit Beirut suburbs if Hezbollah continues attacks.
There we go.
So in 5 minutes time now, at the top of the hour, we see the release of the US ISM manufacturing PMI for the month of May. Forecast 53 on the prior 52.7, with a range of 54 to 51.8. The prices paid component forecast 85 on the prior 84.6. Employment index forecast 48.4 on the prior 46.4. New orders forecast 54.8 on the prior 54.1. And we also get US construction spending month over month for April, forecast 0.3% to the prior 0.6.
A little more. Oh, my other one got flat and all. Wow, it's gonna retrace the whole fucking thing down, watch. And then it's gonna rip to the moon. $260, no. $290s we needed to wipe out. Did I read that right? Yeah, 32.90. Unless it wants to go back up and then fall, but it's gonna be a real choppy. It's really not that far. It's right here. Liberty! Okay, we're at the 61% pullback. Yo, cowboy. All right, we got 1 minute and 20 seconds left until this news is out. US ISM manufacturing PMI, it should be a little bit violent, or at least pick a direction for the market to keep going.
One minute remaining for the US ISM manufacturing PMI.
We're at the 78% pullback. Hey, Mallory.
Ten seconds.
Wow, cowboy.
54, 54, higher than forecast, 53. Prices paid at 82 spot 1, 82 spot 1, lower than forecast, 85. Employment, 48 spot 6, 48 spot 6, higher than forecast, 48 spot 2.
Man, this is a
New orders,
long.
56 spot 8, 56 spot 8, higher than forecast, 54 spot 5. Also, construction spending for April at 0.4%, 0.4%, higher than forecast, 0.2%.
Welcome to the show, Daddy.
Daddy, chill.
Man, I want to long this, but I'm like, something's making me
Reports that
hesitate.
Russia finance officials tell Putin that
I
the
saw
war
it, I
spend
saw
is
it.
unaffordable.
Oh, did you long or no? I'm going to wait just a second. So I've been filtering buy the rumor, sell the news. Yeah. Yeah, boy. All right, here's the new 4-hour. I need it to sweep a little bit lower. Problem is, what is that? 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So 2 p.m. I'll get the next move. Oh, that's not good. Let's try the 1 hour. See what the 1 hours is. We still need this 280s to get swept again. I mean, we have this bully block here. I'm thinking it goes, dude, up. Just for a second. Nothing crazy. I don't see why we don't get a little bounce.
So treasuries extend their drop following the ISM factory gauge topping estimates.
And then we should probably come up to like 380s. I said should. If it starts collapsing, though, we got to get out. I might be in this a little bit too much because that was already $130. See. Is Dow moving up or no? This might go. This might fall. I'm not sure yet. Honestly, could do either or. I just don't want to be stuck in a waterfall here. Nvidia shooting up and VIX? See what Apple's doing. Apple is completely sideways, tell you that. It's kind of like lackluster, though. It's like sideways. I still have this thing on, huh? Whatever, I'll leave it on. See how it reacts. What I do this weekend? Man. Yard work and then help fix my son's room. We switched rooms and I was painting and building his dressers. What sucked? How about you? You had to get the most difficult dresser to put together. I'm telling you, it's like 300 pieces. If it could pop above this 315s, we Gucci. I want to go in more.
So again, we've posted the US ISM Manufacturing May report, as well as the construction spending April report on the feed for those interested.
Honestly, it's back and forth, the weather over here. It's nice and then cold, nice and then cold. I gotta see what the weather is today anyway. $70 out. In you. Wow, cowboy. You're very, very too much, my brother. Unless you're being serious. That used to be a thing, honestly, cowboy, and then not in the US. But what you gonna do? Come on.
According to a Citi YouGov poll, UK May year-ahead inflation expectations fall to 4.7%.
Daddy? Daddy, is that you? Is that you? Richard, welcome to the cell, Daddy.
Daddy, chill.
Citi YouGov poll says the UK May longer-term inflation expectations fall to 4.4%.
We're almost at that 50% right now. Inside candle still. All right, very good, very good. Got a good pump. Yeah, that was a good one. How did the Dow move? I don't feel like switching. Video still going sideways. I don't think so. Maybe they popped in. This is an inside candle so far. Probably not. Is Dow cleaner or no? I gotta check. Just gonna check.
Well, hello.
It's
You're
clean, but it's just
behind the markets. If you're
slow. Some people like it slow. Looks like it wants to pull back though. Yeah, this looks like it wants to pull back now. Right to that 50. Just call it a knee on the toe. 220s? Yeah, I'd be pretty cool with that.
According to a statement from China's Navy, they say representatives of the Chinese and US militaries have held a working group meeting of the Military Maritime Consultative Agreement, or the MMCA, in Hawaii. That's happening May 28th to 29th. That's when that happened. The Chinese Navy say two sides had candid and constructive exchanges on the current China-US air and maritime safety and
I
security
don't know why
situation.
it's echoing, but it is.
And the Chinese Navy say the two sides discussed measures to improve China-US military maritime safety and security.
If I could play this version. Trying to see how this 5-minute plays out. I can't play DMX on here. It's too much. All right, so here's gonna tell what goes on now. I think Very sideways. You're in a long. Joyride. Yeah, that's a good one. Is that one Candy Cane? Is that it? Candy Cane. Dude, this thing. Nice. I like that one. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this one's up. See how it reacts with these blocks here. Nice. Get it, cowboy. Get it. Hee-haw. Hee-haw, baby. Still waiting, boys. I don't want to just jump in here. We are at the 61%. All right, starting to wick back again. Remember, it's a 5-minute cloud. Love touch that booty and reject. That girl strong, you know what I mean? Okay, so swipe.
UKMTO says it's received a report of an incident 40 Newton miles southeast of Qasr in Iraq.
What the hell was that? I'm gonna put a sell below these 5s. Or should I wait?
The UKMTO say a cargo vessel was transiting in the Arabian Gulf when a large explosion following a hit from an unknown projectile on the starboard side.
What the? Yo, there's so many explosions over there. What's my blue line again? The 150 EMA. What are you gonna do there, guy? That my door. Queen W formation, the 5. Let's see. So it could be a W formation. My criteria for the W, I really like to swipe that low and then go up, so I can get the divergence. But there's a lot of people that play that W for sure, and it was a good one. Why the 150? Dude, I don't know, man. Check out the 150. Everybody uses the 200 or the 50, right? Look at the 150. It's awkward how it always touches it and respects it. It's really awkward. I found that on accident like years ago. Yeah, so the 5 minutes, it is a W. I just prefer when it sweeps. You know, and get that soul grab. I feel like it moves better. It's really sloppy. Sloppy top. Think he's going up. Everybody. Still no clean dots here. I don't want to reset this just in case I fucked it up. Oh, there was a dot, you little fucker. I don't know what I did wrong then. It was a dot here. Shit. I mean, we did get some of that anyway. Yeah, stay humbled, cowboy. Yeah, I think at least a 1 and 5 minute cowboy. I haven't really checked on the higher time frames, to be honest with you. For that.
Microsoft introduces the Surface Laptop Ultra.
But you'll see that it dances around it. Look at the 15.
Shares holding gains up 2.5% on Microsoft.
Like it dances. I would assume that it does it on all.
Microsoft reported the Surface Laptop Ultra is engineered with NVIDIA.
Fuck it. Let's
NVIDIA shares extending gains up 5% now.
I'm gonna go to 460s. You're a freak. Cowboy, you're a freak.
Microsoft adds their new laptop Ultra available later this year.
And technically, it's really fucking messy though. I was gonna short here and I didn't. I'm trying to pick my my order blocks a little with more volume. Yeah, it's definitely going back and forth. I agree, Nico. But shout! See, 1 hour? Don't know. You know, this could just be the pullback for the fall. You know, if we go to like 569s and then fall.
The Russell 2000 index drops 1.2%.
I mean, we broke above this 15-minute. Really kind of want to long this a little bit. I'm gonna try one.
Germany's Chancellor
One
Merz
long.
is going to gather leaders to forge a NATO plan on wooing Trump. So Merz is to host the EU leaders meeting this month ahead of the NATO summit.
Try 430.
Mayor News, citing Iran, says the US and Israel tried to pressure it via Lebanon and Gaza.
I would agree. It would be much easier if it went down to 221, like you're saying. It would be much easier.
You're behind the markets. If you're a real
So that's Iran's Mayor News Agency, citing an informed security source. Say this on the wires again. Iran says that the US and Israel tried to pressure it via Lebanon and Gaza.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Israel is way stronger than we think, man. I feel like Trump's hands are tied the way it's going. Yeah, maybe I fucked this one up. Let's see, though. It just doesn't make sense, like... I don't want to go into conspiracy. But do your own research. About who runs the world. Yeah, running to... I know, dude. What the... It's... Hey, Powers. Good morning. Mr. Daly. He's alive. He's alive. I feel like this wants to push up, but nice daily, nice. What trade did you take? Yes, I know, cowboy. I don't want to say it out loud. But it's almost like obvious now that Israel has a lot of influence right now, right?
Israel's Hayom News says expansion of activity in Lebanon is coordinated with the US.
So Israel's trying to justify what it's doing, saying that they're on the same page as the US. All right, nice 400 bucks or 200 bucks there. Just choppity chop. Oh, I thought you were talking about Israel, cowboy. I know what you're saying now. The fallen angel. Ask it, Mrs. Powers. What trade did you take daily that you made 500? No. You can get 5 Apex accounts for authenticator code in. Wait, didn't you just send the picture? It disappeared? Or did you just delete it? Did you just delete it? There it is. Okay. That's the intraday. That's intraday, by the way. But yeah, it's a great deal. It's 20 bucks a piece. But remember, there's activation with that. There's activation with that. If you want to do end of day, I believe it's $45 and then $85. So you can get 5 50Ks for end of day, $195. But yeah, if the question you're asking, yeah, you can get that, but that's intraday. But it's pretty decent. But remember, there's an activation fee. No, Shadow, what did you do? What do you mean? Yikes. What'd you do, man? Ricardo, thank you for the share. 4.9 short to 331s. Oh, nice. Yeah, we got some of that. They move. Let's see here. It's really up to you, Powers, on like what you want. I've been a little spoiled with the end of day. But yeah, that's what we were doing, the wait, but we ended up risking it and trying it. Only for the one that you pass. So I believe the intraday, there's a $2,000 drawdown, no daily drawdown, and then once you pass, there is a 1K stop loss every day until 2K is lost, I believe. So like I'm like mid against it. You know, we did really well with intraday in the past. If you can go back to your mindset, you know, taking your profit a little bit faster, then you know, I don't see it being a problem. I just been spoiled with the end of day drawdown, and believe it or not, guys, the end of day drawdown has saved me a lot with the 1K loss. I've had my accounts for like a while now because it just keeps getting saved. So it's either my day is really shit or extremely well. So the 1K has been saving me. You think this is gonna grind up? I believe so for intraday, yeah. Which isn't too bad at all. Remember, intraday is a lot harder if you're not used to it, but we're kind of used to that back in the day. Yeah, the intraday. I haven't done it in a long time. I've been liking the end of day. Less thinking for me. I'm becoming a scaredy cat? Yes. You got me! No, I just got used to, not worrying about it. Even though I never worried before, I am worried about how to handle the 1K loss in intraday. So you definitely got to size correctly on that, because if you go too high in that, remember, it follows your highest non-realized profit. So say you're at 500 bucks and then you only cash out 200, you're actually negative 300, and now you only have $700 left. Compared to if you have end of day, you would have 1,000 plus 200 for your stop loss. I think so too, daily. I'm waiting for it. And Apex did pay me out, guys. It did pay me out. It was 7 business days. But it ended up taking 10 days total because of the weekend and the holiday. Cowboy. You know what happens to the best of us. That's why I always do, that's why I promote prop firms, because if you... I'm hoping he didn't really lose his life savings there. I don't want to jinx myself, but I've really never really lost too big. At least nothing over 10 G's, I don't think. Well, it depends on what you mean by loss. Like my crypto I'm holding, of course, that's fluctuating by like 50 or hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I'm okay with that, though. Because I'm like kind of holding it. I did want to get out this year, and I didn't. It dropped down a lot on me. But I think the world, I think they're holding it back on purpose. For the universal income.
According to The Verge, Microsoft to unveil tools at Build conference.
Oh, nice. Daily. Nice. So Cowboy said I went crypto to Forex and futures and never looked back.
The markets. If you're
I went Forex. I went Forex to stocks. Stocks and crypto at the same time. And then futures. I mean, stocks doesn't have the PDT rule anymore, guys, so you might be able to, like... So I'm going back to that. Power said, me, stocks to futures. Oh my god, Cowboy. Yeah, mine was more investing. Oh, Forex? Yeah, Forex I went in heavy.
Volgograd oil refinery has halted operation since May due to 29 drone attacks.
I used to just do daily. I used to just do daily support and resistance zone, and it worked. I guess I wanted more fun. I don't know. I was young too. So maybe that's why. Standard deviation. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing... We've been doing Fibonacci for 15 years. So... And the deviation's just how far away it is from VWAP. What do you usually do? Like 2 deviation? I don't really have the deviation on. Oh boy. You funny. You funny. I mean, we've been doing that forever. If you look at Fibonacci, I've been teaching this since for forever. Fibonacci, the reason why it works is because all their emotions in the world, people have not changed. We have been the same since we've been created, right? The only difference is tech and knowledge. That's it. But feelings, we've always been the same. And guess what? There is no rhyme or reason to Fibonacci pullbacks other than our feelings. It's where we feel comfortable getting in, if that makes sense. It's the discount price. Oh, look, it's a 60% off sale. That's where we feel comfortable. 50%, 60%, 78 to 80%. It's a fucking bargain. Anything past that is probably trash, right? And then it falls. So same concept. That's what Fibonacci pullbacks. The swings. That's the bully bounce indicator. But it's called Fibonacci. It measures the swings and puts you know, whatever you choose. Most people use 61% pullback to 78 is usually like the golden zone. 88% is like a really great bargain. So when it hits the 88% and it bounces, you know, that's your ideal, so you can get the smallest stop loss. Probably shadowed. I gotta be shadowed. There's only 5 people in here all day. I didn't give a fuck. Yeah, NQ is the only one that's moving. This area here, we gotta see if it resists. Got 9 minutes left. Look who comes in all late. You long ES just because NQ's going? I feel like we need like 8 more minutes to decide here. I'm not getting anything. The 5-minute here is kind of rejecting. You got again this bully block here that's kind of rejecting here. Annie, okay? Are you okay, Annie? Hey, okay. But you're jealous. But you're okay.
According to free sources, OPEC Plus is likely to raise oil output quotas for July by 188,000 barrels per day at the Sunday meeting.
Annie, are you okay? The first of the month is bill time, baby. Yay. Time to pay them bills. Annie, okay. But you're jealous. But you're okay. In the cockpit. Yeah, this is real Chop City. I can't get a good reading on it. I mean, we got our nice little trades here and there. Donnie Pock. There he is. I'm on 3 funded and 1 eval. Don't do it, Daily. It's real choppy. We gotta wait. I think we need like 5 more minutes. Rank it. Pat Castanis pass an eval for you? I got nothing yet. We're waiting. We're waiting. To be honest with you, on the 15-minute, if it breaks down, we might be able to get 400 to like 368s. But we gotta wait. Getting your air guitar or your real guitar? You're gonna do it in your underwear, aren't you? See, this thing is actually annoying me. I'm gonna take these levels off for right now. Clean it up a bit. Holy naked! Are you gonna do the meat swing? He's gonna drum his guitar with his meat stick. Yeah, I like this, actually. Honestly, I'm gonna probably put a short below 405s. Reason why is it's swiped above the cloud and then it's starting to come back. We'll do 2. And then it's not gonna be anything crazy. We'll do 380s for the first target. 381s. That's even if it pops to it though. Right below this low. Honestly, could probably get in a little bit quicker at 11s. We're at VWAP now too. I don't want to turn on this thing. This thing is going to be too noisy. Thought it would be, but it's not. Curious to see if there's any high volume nodes. Oh, oh. It's not fucking going down. It might actually want to fill up this 480s, 470s. Now that I'm looking at it, sweep below, rips up. Sorry, Castanis. I wanted to wake you up, bro. I want to make sure you're awake. Why? Why? When does it go down? Never. I'm thinking if we were to look at this, we're getting close. Alright, we just swiped that. Still got 13 minutes left though. Still holding his holy block here. If not, it could just keep going. I don't know. We'll have to wait. Why? Why? Just so we can get a scalp.
US Trade Representative Ambassador Greer is to travel to Paris this week for the OECD.
Oh yeah, of course he'd want
You're
this vote
behind the
midterms.
markets. If you're a real
But economy-wise, doesn't look fucking very good, dude. We're gonna be in so much fucking debt, the people. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he fucking sold this out, man, or he's got like weeks to fix this, in my opinion.
So USTR's Greer is going to attend the OECD Ministerial in Paris on June 3rd to the 4th. It's coming from a statement from the US Trade Department.
How do you guys feel? It has been poopy since Biden, I agree. But I feel like it's a little bit worse right now, no? It got a little worse. It was getting good and then it got worse. I mean, he did say it was gonna get bad, but when are we gonna have a little urgency here? He's making the liberals look really good right now, that's for sure. My opinion. Like they're right, almost. Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, we're into...
Iran State TV
Yeah,
said the
that's-
probability of a ceasefire between Iran and the US ending is high if attacks on Lebanon do not stop. So again, it's Iran State TV saying the probability of a ceasefire between Iran and the US ending is high if attacks on Lebanon do not stop.
Yeah, I don't think it even hit the gas prices yet, really. The food. If it does, that's gonna be... Ooh, it's gonna be fucking rough. Yeah, I don't like this, actually. I might be wrong here. And that's a silly wrong, too. It's pretty... Fucking 30 points in, like, 2 seconds. Hopefully I'm not wrong. It would swipe down and rip up. I mean, it would make sense to break these 68s. Dude, I fucked up in that one, I think. That was only 2 micros. And it's negative 150 on each account, so down 600 just for this trade. Yeah, I'm looking at the 15 and it's nowhere as near. The 5-minute did swipe, but it's already ended. Like it went right to that fucking 5-minute cloud instantly. I'm like, shit, am I just wrong? Pretty hard to read this market. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait and decide when it gets up here. See how it engulfed the entire fucking thing? So it faked us all. Well, faked me out. Faked me out. I'm bad. I'm bad. But in an hour. I'm bad. ES was overbought and it's giving this a little push down now. It's still rejecting this area, so I'm having some hopes here. It's just wicking. I think we're Gucci. Look at the so I have this new indicator. It marks out the 4-hour high and low. And if it swipes one of these, we can look for an entry to the opposite side. But we really need this to rip down like soon. So many indecision candles here. On the 1 minute, you're saying, or for oversold? Well, let's look at like look in the video. What's holding it up? Is this the VWAP short? I hope so. But look at the video. What's going on here? Like, what's even holding this up? Falling, Apple's falling. Is Meta really that strong right now? No, Meta's going sideways. It fell. Microsoft sideways. Oh, it is? You think so? 367s. NVIDIA's new laptop leaks. What is it? Probably AI fucking everything, right? AI and GPU plus. Like, why isn't
The
this
Fed
falling?
bids for 6-month bills totaling $4.9 billion and 3-month bills total $5.6 billion.
There it goes. Apple. But Apple's fucking falling, so what the fuck? Still in this. Yeah, this looks like this is gonna keep fucking grinding, boys and girls. Honestly, we should probably get out when it comes down and buy the dip. Pretty weird chop price action for sure. I mean, if it breaks that, Nico, you think it's gonna keep ripping? Or pull back first, then rip? I mean, break pull back and then rip. Should I go? Alright, it's gonna break it. There it goes. Soul flag. Hopefully it's a pullback now. If not, I'm fucked. We'll have to close it. $506. Yeah. Well, that if it goes past that, you know, if you keep swiping a little bit and then fall, we'll have to judge it as it comes. Should I go now? Yep, swiped your 71s. Gold collector. Now, problem is there's no real crazy fair value gap. Dude, this thing just getting eaten up all the lows, so just be careful. You don't know why, Cowboy? What the hell? Yeah, that was this is very difficult. It's still like the fair value gap's really low, 440.
It's been 10 minutes time now at the bottom of the hour. The US is due to sell $89 billion in 3-month bills. The prior high yield was 3.595% and the prior bid to cover was 3.08. The US is also due to sell $77 billion in 6-month bills with a prior high yield of 3.65% and a prior bid to cover of 2.77.
Fuck. Alright, I'm down 250 now a piece. Almost $1,000. Shadow band. Of course I am. And this one hurt. I mean, the W is definitely broken. Probably going to 500s, like you said. As soon as I get out, though, very good, Cowboy. Maybe it's easier to read. That's why. High volume node, too. If it comes back to like 4, 5, 5s, I'm probably just gonna get in long. NQ was helping. Yeah, definitely bullish. And this diamond means that there's high volume delta here. Did I short all the way down? We got pieces of it. But now I got in the short and it's just ripping up on me. Like ripping up. At this point, do I just fucking close it and go long? I'm gonna angry trade here. Four. Really fucking annoying. Gave back a lot of money there. It's like I'm like right back. It just looks like it's gonna keep fucking grinding. There's a high volume node here, of course. I mean, high volume delta to the short. It did disappear. This diamond here. That means it was short, a lot of volume, and now the buyer just bought it up. So, pretty bullish. Means they're trying to short it and they're losing. Fucking bitch, dude. I love how it's like playing games. Stop playing games with my heart. I should, right, cowboy? I feel like you're just longing it though. Give me a reason why you're longing it, cowboy. I know why I'm longing it. You're short 85. There is a huge area of a bully block here.
In 5 minutes' time now, at the bottom of the hour, the US is due to sell $89 billion in 3-month bills. The prior high yield was 3.595%, and the prior bid to cover was 3.08. The US is also due to sell $77 billion in 6-month bills, with a prior high yield of 3.65% and a prior bid to cover of 2.77.
Well, I didn't long NQ because I went too high, but ES was lagging. I thought, let me try that instead. Because it was lagging behind NQ.
If you're a real day trader,
You got 5 minutes and there's an option. For the bills. I'm thinking we blow past this green line here, which is the 4-hour high. Yeah, correlation. A lot of people do that. That wasn't a bad move. Our size too high, guys. Size is too high. There's a high volume short node here. If it disappears, we Gucci. If it sticks, might be an issue. Fuck you. finally broke a fair value gap, but it's not the OG. The OG's way down here. I don't want to hold it down there. It's too much. If it could bounce here, we're okay. Been 3 minutes. Auction. Very, very difficult price action. But still holding the cloud here.
So we're shortly expecting the results from the US 3 and 6 month bill auctions.
Okay, we got a bullish here. Going a little heavy here. We do have a fair value gap here, but it looks very lacking. And we also got a bully block rejection to the upside with a high volume node right now. There you go. There you go. There you go. Bang!
Just noting some strength in the S&P 500, weakness in oil and the US dollar as well. No headline catalysts we can see so far.
When it closed for a minute. Okay. Woo! Oh, sorry for the screaming. Zaddy, that was crazy.
Daddy, chill.
Your soul is mine.
So Axios here saying a Lebanese official told the US that Hezbollah is ready for a full ceasefire with Israel. So again, it's Axios citing a Lebanese official who told the US that Hezbollah is ready for a full ceasefire with Israel. Again, did lead to a bit of weakness in WTI crude and some strength in the S&P.
They're talking about another ceasefire for the 15th time.
3.63%, 3.63%, with a bid to cover of 2.69, 2.69. US selling $89 billion and awarding 44.66% of bids at high. The 6-month high yield of 3.665% with a bid to cover of 2.84. The US here selling $77 billion in 6-month bills, and they're awarding 3.3% of bids at high.
100th time? Yeah, dude, it's incredible. Well, how many times are gonna do this? I bet you this doesn't.
We've posted the article by Axios on the feed.
This probably doesn't fall for like another 3 hours. Just looking at that 4 hour. We broke the 4 hour high, but this candle's massive, so we would need another 4 hour for that to play out. And that would most likely take out the high. If it wants to wick, then it'll wick. So, my reasoning, guys, for this. Yes, we got a soul collector, but we need to wait for that lower high, right? Didn't pop. We also got a bounce off the bully block here. Draw it out. So we got a bully block bounce.
It says the Strait of Hormuz is under Iran's management and we will not allow the blockade to continue.
Bounces through. And then we got a high volume node here. Also, the shorts tried really hard here. You saw that diamond? That means that the delta was really hot. Like,
and advisor to Iran's Supreme Leader Rezai says we will not tolerate the increase of tension in Lebanon. The patience of Iran's armed forces has a limit.
Which I agree with what they just said. Let me repeat what I said. So we have a bully block here. Bounces off, rips up. We also had a high short delta for a second that was teetering, right? And it disappeared, meaning that the shorts were getting beat up. They were getting beat up. And then we got one that stuck and it started to show, and that just confirmed our rip. The only thing that was semi-short here was the fair value gap, where the candle closed below, showing that it can show weakness. But we were waiting for the lower high, and that did not appear. Did not appear, and it just ripped. We're going to go to the all-time high, aren't we? Look, even a 30-second tried too. Didn't matter.
So oil eases from its intraday highs, with Brent crude trading near $96 per barrel.
Got an email from Tradeovate Prop. Is order flow plus a new thing? I think you had to pay for it on Tradeovate, but I'm not sure. Order flow is not a new thing. I don't know why it's a craze all of a sudden, but like, we've been using, well, I didn't use order flow too much with futures because it could play a lot of games. So, like,
Iran's military say we're considering the repeated violations of the ceasefire by the regime. If this threat is carried out, we warn that residents of the northern parts of and military settlements in the occupied territories to leave the area if they do not want to be harmed.
Every time I try to fucking talk,
Again,
this guy
that's
is
a warning
more
from
news.
Iran's military cited by Fars News.
So, I love order flow on stocks. I love it. That's what you can really tell. But futures can play a lot of games. But I've been liking the delta version of the order flow. Does that make sense? Yeah, VWAP was fine. But like these diamonds that I have here, they represent high delta or low delta. I mean, high delta in either way. If it's green diamond, that obviously means a lot of buyers that are beating. But we had a short delta here, major, and it disappeared halfway through the candle. So that means that it got eaten the fuck up. It showed that they were coming in. See, why does this keep disappearing though? I think it's broken.
Iran's Central Military Command says again, if Israel carries out attacks on Beirut, we warn residents of northern Israel to leave if they do not want to be harmed. So again, just a confirmation they're talking about if Israel carries out attacks on Beirut.
Sure, why this keeps doing this to me? Oh, I'm on the fucking 30-second chart. God damn it. My bad. You just rinse 5 evals. Sucks. Valid. You went in pretty heavy though. Short scalp. I mean, we're way above these areas. The problem is that we can go up a lot higher. You have one at 530. I don't see shit. I don't see anything for like I was looking at something, Cowboy. I forgot. Let's go the 30-second here. I mean, the 550's hit, right, Nico? So you might be good. Look, high volume node here. I'm going to be giving this to you guys. I want to perfect it a little bit better. I think you guys will enjoy this one. At least like a cool add-on. And it's really far away, so I don't... Really out of the picture here. You do have value highs too. It's totally up to you guys what you guys want to pick and choose. Like, it doesn't faze me to have it on, but you guys might not like it. I don't think... This looks like it just wants to get eaten up. $592. Wait, where's the high? 595 is the high. Christine! Morning. Or good afternoon almost. Looks like this thing just keeps getting eaten up here. I would wait to see what happens here at 550s if it's gonna fall. If it's not, then it's gonna keep going. Oh, thank you, Christine. I was up 1700. I kept getting chopped out, and then we got this bully block projection here to the upside, along with high volume nodes, and then we started spiking up. We are now over the value high. We do have you see this diamond here? That means that the shorts won, but the next candle is probably just eating away, getting absorbed. Dude, this thing is 15 more minutes. Nice, Christine. Awesome. Totally above that 4-hour now. But I think we need to make another break. Died down a lot. Might have been the move into lunchtime. Should we call it a day? Maybe a rest. We'll call it a rest soon. Let's see if it doesn't move much in a couple minutes, and we'll probably take a break. No breaks. Okay, I think I got my 4th funded there. And it's for Lucid, so I can activate it. Don't you fucking jinx me, guys. There's that high volume node to the short. So it did reject.
It's been 10 minutes time now at the top of the hour. We are expecting comments from Bank of Canada's Deputy Governor Rogers, who will appear before the House of Commons Standing Committee on Public Accounts.
I really gotta play with this fucking thing. I feel like the volume's not correct.
No remarks will be published to the bank's website, so no text is expected.
Well, you're behind the markets. If you're a real day trader, go real time at financialjuice.com/purchase and save 67% on a subscription. Let's make a big, beautiful deal, people. Come on.
IDF reporting sirens regarding hostile aircraft have sounded in Israel.
What is going on with the
IDF
news?
sirens sounded in Rosh Hanikra and Hofbet.
There's all different kind of news going on. Sirens. Israel's still firing away. I don't know what we're doing as the USA. It's like we keep saying that we're close to peace, but Israel is still bombing. I don't know if we're trying to do damage control on our end. I really don't know. It looks like we want to go high here. Alright. We're gonna put in too long. Damn it. I forgot to add the new account. It's alright. Do you? Walk away.
In 5 minutes' time now, at the top of the hour, Bank of Canada's Senior Deputy Governor Rogers will appear before the House of Commons Standing Committee on Public Accounts. No text is expected.
Down, down. Might be the short. See if it holds here. If not, then it's gonna keep going down. Pretty big loss for this. All right, it's gonna keep going down. Nico, you still not short? Wow, if it rips up, then I gotta chill out. Because it just held this. Damn, gave back a lot of money right there. 16 seconds. I really needed to close below. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, it keeps ripping back and forth. Where's the 5? We're right on that 5. Look at that 1 hour. Jesus. Most likely 479s.
Shortly expecting comments from Bank of Canada's Senior Deputy Governor Rogers.
Oh, it looks dumpish.
And
There it
Philbit
goes.
confidently
Fucking back
submits a
up,
draft
man.
S1 to the SEC.
Probably gotta chill out on the trading then, because it's just ripping back and forth. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, look at these fucking high volume things, man.
So a draft S1 is an initial non-public
Jesus.
version of the SEC Form S1, which a company will submit when planning an IPO or going public.
What is this? Dude, ripping me right now. Literally said last fucking trade, and then that happens to me every time. Do this every day. It's alright. Let's need a little patience here. don't see why it doesn't fall. Getting manipulated in between. Retest the break of the W. You think all the way down? Yeah, I just turned it off. I'm gonna hop off after this trade for a bit. Yeah, this is wacky price action, though. Sometimes you just gotta slow it down, baby. Yeah, only, but real money, I'm up. If this works in my favor, I'll be $2,600 in real profit. There's a high volume node. Needs a rip through this. I'm thinking it goes down to the bottom here. Maybe even the 150. But see. Massive manipulation though. It needs to break through these. 468. That would make sense too. We are on top of that 5-minute though, so we gotta be careful. But it got real chop city here. There we go. Come on, rip it down. If it rips back up, it's gonna be pretty fucking annoying. Needs a dunk. Come on. Again, bro, again. That cloud. It gave me an entry here, so just be careful. It might rip up. I was thinking down lower. Holding. Now, it gave me a long entry here, so we still got to be careful because it could rip. Probably get out if it comes back down. Fall, fall, fall. They might come back up to this 515s. There we go. So I might bounce here, but I'm gonna I'm back to where I was. I'm gonna hop off for a bit. I don't want to give it back on this choppiness because it is a little bit confusing. But I'll be back on around 2 o'clock, 2:30. I'll let you guys know in Discord. Not bad for the morning, so 3,600. I'll catch you guys in a bit.
Daddy, chill.
Bully bears out.
Does look like it's gonna dump though, but I gotta go do some shit.